much so that it transforms your life and makes a huge impact that you couldn't have alone. We're Marianne and Brian with Adventurous Life Coaching, and today we're going to tell you about that. How to move your life from doubt to courage, obligation to motivation, and mundane to adventure through a unique partnership.
What do you think of when you think of the word partner? Well, I think of someone that comes alongside with you and has the same goal. So think of tennis partners. Well, you're side by side, you have the same goal, you're trying to win a game, and you're working together to accomplish something greater than you could have done on your own.
We haven't played a lot of tennis together, but I do have some really great tennis players in my family. But I know when we have played, we kind of have to be on the same page, right? And we're pretty clear on our objective is to win, because we're a little competitive.
Well, then you got business partners going in together. You know, probably both people invest the same amount of money, or one invests more and the other one has more responsibility, but you're a partner accomplishing those same goals.
I think of us in marriage partnerships. If you're married out there, you know that you have to be working together. You know, we're coming up on 25 years ago almost this month. Brian asked me to marry him, and it's been a partnership of working together. You know, that I'd say like it's an equal partnership. There's moments where one's doing more, the other's doing more. There's challenging times, but definitely a partnership where we work together and grow together, which I'm really grateful for and thankful for that we have.
I am also very grateful for that. Another one that we've talked about before, cycling. It's a great one where you're actually using your partner to block the wind. Sometimes you might have one, sometimes you might have a whole team of people, but they're blocking the wind and making it easier for you to cycle using less energy, because it's called a term called drafting, and it's amazing. The first time I experienced it, I was like, whoa, it's so much easier going, not so much behind Marianne because she's smaller than I am, but
he'd always say, this drafting thing doesn't really work very well, until he got behind some guys.
A guy that was 6'7" and just, big guy, and I was like, whoa, this actually works.
Brian has a great story in our book about his journey of learning to draft and working with a team time trial. So that's a fun one you'll want to read from our book.
So one thing we want to talk to you about today is that coaching is a partnership. When you hire a coach, you basically hire them to be your partner, except the difference is, from the examples that we've given, is that the coach only is going to try to help you accomplish your goals. So the coach doesn't really have any goals except for helping you accomplish your goals. And so the whole time throughout the process, the coach, us, is working to help you to say, what do I want and how am I going to get there?
So it is really unique, because there aren't a lot of partnerships in life where it isn't equal. It isn't an equal partnership. But in this one, it is really all about you. And so supporting you, that partnership is all about helping you move forward. And I said in my introductory question, to transform a life. That is the goal of this partnership with coaching, is to help you transform your life, to move forward, to reach those goals. And so it is a partnership, not an equal partnership, as far as we say, hey, we think this is what you should do or whatever, but it's really driven by you, and we are alongside you in that. So why don't you tell them the five different roles that we play as a coach partner?
Yeah, so there's 5 different roles. The first one is to clarify. Sometimes you might just say, oh, just to clarify, but having clarity is so important. I know I've gone through days before where my head is just jumbled and I'm thinking of this and I'm thinking of that, and it's like sometimes just to get away from it all and stop and pause and say, what am I trying to accomplish? Where am I trying to go? Is so valuable. And as coaches, that's really one of the main results that we will provide for you, is clarity. To ask those questions, to really figure out what you're aiming for, because a lot of times we can fill our days and mind and thoughts with just so much noise, and to really get out of that noise and really focus and say, okay, here's what I'm going for, can be so powerful.
And you were saying, like, you have a day where your mind might be jumbled. Well, that can happen for people through their whole life, where it's just a life of running from this to that rather than really stopping and having clarity. I know for myself, when I meet with a coach and I have a really powerful conversation, being able to really think something through and have that, oh, that's exactly what I am thinking even, or I want, or I'm going for, it is so helpful. And you think, I already know what I think. But a lot of times we don't actually have it all kind of laid out and as clear as we might think. And those really powerful conversations in this partnership really help.
And so the second role is a reflector. So as a client is talking, sometimes things come out that you don't even necessarily know or be that you were thinking that, and really it's coming out of your subconscious. And so as a coach, sometimes just taking the words that you said and reflecting it back to you, especially words that of low commitment language like should and must and need to, and sometimes we don't even hear ourselves saying those words, but those are very low motivation words. And when we hear that that's what's coming out of our mouth, we go, huh, I guess I am playing more of a victim role in this situation, and I really don't want to. And so hearing that language being reflected back to you can really be powerful for a mental change, to be able to go from sometimes dead-end thinking to rerouted thinking and overcoming obstacles just by the power of language.
Yeah, that one's really powerful, just hearing yourself when someone says to you, you should do that, or you need to, and then talk about that. Why is that? And really go into that more. Our third role is as a pathfinder. So a pathfinder really helps you move forward, find that direction, and really take those steps in life that are sometimes hard to take alone. We might have those ideas, maybe we've gotten it clarified, but a coach can really take those next steps to help move forward down the path in the direction that you want to go.
You know, we're probably not supposed to have favorites, but I think that's my favorite, the Pathfinder.
I think that's for children. You're not supposed to have favorites. I don't know if it's for roles of a coach.
Because I love to explore, and I love help to other people to explore and say, where are you trying to get to? Where are you trying to go? And then navigating the path and how to get there. I just love exploring on my motorcycle and hiking and driving. I love going places. And so in life, helping people to do that too, I go, oh, Pathfinder, yes, I love that.
That is true. That really fits you well, of the exploration.
Well, the fourth one is gold miner. If you've ever watched any gold mining shows, you know how much work it takes to get the gold out of the ground. And it's not even just getting, it's not like you're pulling chunks out, you're pulling tiny little nuggets out of the ground. And when you get the big pile of dirt, then you have to sift through and navigate through all the material to be able to just find the little tiny ounces of gold. As a coach, we're looking for that all the time. We're looking for little things inside, talents that you have, abilities that you have, passions that you have that may not come to the surface normally, and we hear that as you're talking. And so we ask questions, we go deeper, we try to find those wonderful things about yourself that sometimes have been hidden for a while, and we want to bring those out to the surface.
Yeah, it reminds me when your brother was on a gold mining TV show for a while, and we got to go up there and see some of the filming. And it really is that, all that hard work and that sifting for just that gold nugget. And that's really what we're looking for as well. That hinge almost, that aha, that moment that maybe you're missing. You just go right by. But as coaches, we help you find those nuggets and say, that is something to build on. That's something that you have. That's that beautiful line you said. Can you say that again? That really are those foundational moments of change.
That's right. And thanks, Gary, for your comment about our 25 years. We're going to celebrate this year. Planning to go to Costa Rica for our 25th. Yay. So excited about that.
And then if you want to join us in Costa Rica, we'll be taking the group back later.
All the good spots. So our fifth one that we, as coaches, take on in a partnership role with you is facilitator. And the facilitator role basically says, I'm going to help you accomplish this. So we don't come in and, we're not a consultant, so we don't come in and say, this is what you need to do. We're a facilitator. We say, okay, here's where you want to go. Here's the things that we've been able to find out. I want to help you now take the next step. What's the next action step that would be the most effective in helping you get where you want to get to? And so we facilitate that process. We don't dictate it. We don't take over. We don't tell you what to do. We don't give advice, but we facilitate the process and for you to go, oh yeah, that would really work well for me as you're thinking through and coming up with your own ideas through our questions and reflections back to you.
And you know that we love action steps. We try to give those to you on Fridays, but action steps are really, and that facilitation of those action steps are really where change is made. You know, it has to start in the mindset. Change has to start there, transformation, and that's where we start with our coaching clients. But then it needs to be acted on. I use the word needs, but it is. It's kind of like a need. It's one of those things that for transformation to happen, some action needs to change, and those action steps are where those come in. So we help facilitate those. You know, if any of this resonated with you today and you're thinking, I am ready for some change, I need a partner to come alongside me. I've been trying to do it alone. I'm just not getting where I want to get to. I'm feeling stuck. We would love to work with you. We love coaching clients. We do that one-on-one. We do it by Zoom. We do it by phone. Or if you're right here in Oregon City and feel comfortable, we can do that in person. So there's a lot of options. We work with people all around the world, different time zones, and are able to do that. We're thankful for that ability. So if this resonates with you and you say, yes, I would like that partnership, let us know. You can contact us at our website, adventurouslife.net, or our email is journey@adventurouslife.net. Anything before I wrap it up?
No, we'd love to partner with you though. Thanks for watching.
We'll see you on Friday.